put VRS in the top. Yeah. And whatever you see on the screen is your golden thing. You don't need to go anywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
So click on how did we generate. So this is where you can see my valuations based on 359. Are we good? So I'll leave you sometime later to understand this better. Okay. And good.
Yes.
So you should see this next. Like you should say, okay, is it undervalued based on last 3 years? Is it undervalued based on the last 5 years? Is it undervalued based on 9 years? And so you will know in this case, actually, this is undervalued stock.
Because it's undervalued in 3 years.
Not because of that. Not because of that. You'll see. I'm not gonna tell you why right now, but you'll see it. Like as we go, you'll see why. Okay.
Okay.
But just keep this tab. You need to you want to know perspectives essentially. What I mean? Is that good?
Got it. Yep.
Let's go down a little bit now. So look at the revenues 10 years back. So revenues is the fourth column. 10 years back. So 2020 is right. 2012, 2010, we can see anything like 2013.
0.97.
Okay. And now it is how much?
1.49.
So total 1.5 times, we can say that. Is that correct?
Yes.
Typically, you want at least 2 times. So in that case, it doesn't work out.
Okay.
Right? You remember we said 10 in 10 years we should double, right? Remember that?
Correct.
That's the concept we are applying here.
Got it.
But there's something more you'll see. So why don't look at cash flows? Do the same thing.
Yeah, as in it's got it. 0.54 to 0.85. Not much.
So same trending, but as revenues, is that correct? But is it a constantly growing business, do you think, or is it a declining business? Now you tell me. Is it a falling knife? You asked a question, right? Falling knife versus not. So what do you think now?
It's a constantly growing business because they're increasing in both revenue as well as cash flow operating.
So it's not a falling knife, right? So if the market falls, now you know what to do. Like basics are clear at this point of time.
Yes.
Okay, good. If this is the only stock you have, again, we're talking about like one stock right now, right? We assume like we are zeroed on one stock right now, right? Only one stock in our universe, right? Should we buy it or not is a question we're trying to ask, right?
Okay.
The next thing that we want to look at is like number of shares. Shares underscore calculate. Yeah. Now look at what's happening.
It's decreasing. They're probably buying back stocks.
Okay, now I'm gonna pause. I told you something today. What kind of analysis should you look at when you
vertical?
Yeah, go see you got it. Now you're gonna see some magic by the way. Okay. Now click on that. Yeah, I'm glad you used it. Now you see now go to 2013.
Got it.
Now see and compare.
6 and 14.
Is it better than before?
Yes.
Goes to our cutoff. Goes to where we were looking for.
Yep.
What about this?
Slightly over 2.
Not slightly, right? Much over. 4 times.
Actually, correct. Yeah. 3.
That's why I have the CAGR thing. I'll show you later. Right now, but let's assume let's do very basic, right? So do you see why this report is very important now?
Yep.
It gives you a different perspective, not quickly, right?
Correct.